Hello everyone. I'm Saurabh Srivastava here. Today I'm going to read chapter 15th. It's what you do after you get back up that counts from Failing Forward, John Maxwell's book. It starts with experience is not what happens to you. Experience is what you do with what happens to you. Aldous Huxley. After that, it quotes a quote that is McDonald's founder Ray Kroc used to say from President Calvin Coolidge. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. That is absolutely true. We need to be persistent. We need to look at what we are doing and can we repeat it and can we do it without getting distracted. That's what makes a lot of difference. He didn't play game with success. That's what Milton Bradley did. In a manner of speaking, he figured out what to do so that he wouldn't continue falling down. He started his career at age 20 as draftsman. That was 1856. By 1860, he had earned enough money to buy a printing press and go into business for himself as lithographer. So his first product idea was the lithograph of newly elected President Abraham Lincoln. As soon as he offered the print for sale, the orders flooded in and he would have kept making money except for one problem. His print was a clean-shaven Lincoln, but the new president had grown a beard. It nearly ruined Bradley. A new focus and plan. So after that he went through another plan and how he so overall it's a story about him, how he became successful, going through his own ups and downs. A plan for after you get back up. Maybe you had developed the persistence and resilience to keep getting up when you get knocked down, but you are getting weary of dragging yourself back onto your feet again and again without making any progress. You may be physically and emotionally exhausted. If so, you need to do more than just get back up. What you need is a plan that will help you determine what to do after you have gotten back up. Try using these steps based on word forward. Finalize your goal. Write down your goal. The action achieves the results bring success. The goal shapes the plan shapes the action. The action achieves the results bring success. Order your plan. So it's Benjamin Franklin who says that, but it's true. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. That is very true. The man who is prepared has his battle half fought. So we need to have a plan. We need to have a well-written plan. Risk failing by taking action. Planning alone won't be successful. The other half of the battle is taking action. Conrad Hilton said, success seems to be connected with action. Successful people keep moving. Highly successful leaders ignore conventional wisdom and take chances. Their stories inevitably includes a defining moment or a key decision when they took a significant risk and thereby experienced a breakthrough. Larry Osborne. Welcome mistakes. And welcome mistakes because that's what makes it failing forward when you learn from it. If you are still having a hard time, he who makes no mistakes never makes anything. Advance based on your character. So here author is talking about every time you face mistakes and attempts to move forward in spite of them is a test of character. There always comes a time when giving up is easier than standing up. When giving in looks more attractive than digging in. In those moments, character may be the only thing that you have to draw on to keep on going. So that's what here NBA coach Pat Riley says. There comes a moment that defines winning from losing. The true warrior understands and sizes the moment by giving an effort so intensive and so intuitive that it could be called one from the heart. Re-evaluate your progress continually. That is very important. Even if you are making a progress, do you have a mechanism of re-evaluating it, where you are going? So there comes a moment that defines the winning from losing. The true warrior understands and sizes the moment by giving an effort so intense and so intuitive that it could be called one from the heart. By fighting through the difficult times and overcoming your mistakes, you have opportunity to learn and adjust. Joke. William Knudsen joked, experience is knowing a lot of things you shouldn't do. So as you go through making mistakes, develop new strategies to succeed. So here you have to, every time when you are failing forward, you create new strategy, or you create a plan and readjust the plan to, or whatever is suitable. If you are you have been doing something that you are failing into, but now with the mistakes that you have learned, that okay, this needs a redesigning of the plan, then you do that, or you stick to the plan and make the changes to the plan to readjust it. Then then after that, these strategies that we discussed just now, here as an example of Singapore, John Maxwell has tried to put how Singapore got established and how exactly it moved on. In last 60 to 70 years, it is now one of the biggest economy. It's a small place, but how it has changed everything by having a plan and by moving forward. So when it started, to give a brief, Singapore got independence in 1959. And then the Singapore joined Malaysia. Then it got thrown out of Malaysia after a couple of years. So then the Prime Minister put together a plan to change this third world country to first world country. And here is the plan: bring in industry, create public housing, send people to school, set up banking system, encourage international travel. And then he put together all the experts from specific, so just like they engaged Japan and Germany for technical advisors to set up factories, Sweden and Holland experts on banking and financing, Israel met army advisors, New Zealand and Australia Air Force and naval advisor. So then now there are hundreds of companies there, world-class companies there. So that's a story of Singapore, how Singapore, the tiny city nation, is now one of the biggest influence in the world. So now with that, we are done with the 15th step of failing forward. That is, get up, get over it, get going. So here is the summary, how to strategy that contained in this chapter. Finalize your goal, order your plan, risk failing by taking action, welcome mistakes, advance based on your character, reevaluate your progress continually, develop new strategies to succeed. With that, we are done with the chapter. And now we will be going to the next chapter, that will be chapter 16. Now you are ready to fail forward. That's incidentally the last chapter. So we will discuss about it tomorrow. Looking forward to talk to you about that. And please feel free to comment. And your suggestions are invaluable. Please like or dislike as you feel. We are looking forward to interacting with you. Have a nice day. Bye.